Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
A surprising announcement came from the United States government. President Donald Trump made a very big decision. He stopped a famous technology company from getting new work with federal agencies. This company is xAI, owned by Elon Musk. xAI works with artificial intelligence, often called AI. This government decision is very important for technology in the country, setting a new direction for how federal contracts are awarded. This book tells the story of a major disagreement. It is a personal fight between two very powerful men. One is President Donald Trump. The other is Elon Musk. Musk is well known for founding and leading companies like electric car maker Tesla and space exploration firm SpaceX. Now his AI company, xAI, is central to this conflict. Their personal fight is not a small problem. It has far-reaching consequences. It has directly changed an important government policy, specifically regarding how artificial intelligence companies can work with the government. Before this official decision, xAI had even won a large and valuable contract. It was set to provide advanced AI services to the Pentagon, which is a crucial part of the United States defense system. This contract was a significant step for the company. However, President Trump's new rule has effectively stopped this planned work. This means xAI can no longer get federal contracts for its AI technology. The conflict between President Trump and Elon Musk is a serious and unfolding matter. It clearly shows how personal feelings and relationships between important leaders can deeply influence and change big government rules and national decisions. This profound change deeply affects how America will approach, use, and further develop AI in the future. AI is very important for both national security and global progress. The unexpected block on xAI highlights a clear and sudden shift in government partnerships, directly driven by the strong and complex relationship between these two influential people. 2. Two famous friends. Before their big public disagreement, President Donald Trump and Elon Musk were actually friends. Their partnership was surprising to many. In the past, they did not always agree. But in 2024, their shared ideas brought them together. They both worried about how the government spent money and made rules. This common ground made them allies. Elon Musk became a very strong supporter of Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. His support grew especially after a serious event in July 2024. After this, Musk publicly said he supported Trump. He gave a lot of money to Trump's campaign, more than $290 million. This made him one of the largest political donors in American history. After Donald Trump won the election, he offered Elon Musk a special position. Musk accepted and joined the government. His new role was to lead a group called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. The main purpose of DOGE was clear: to make the government run better. This meant reducing federal spending, getting rid of old rules, and reorganizing government groups. Musk's time in this special job was set for about 130 days. This short period was planned to avoid any conflict of interest with his many businesses, like Tesla and SpaceX. At the start, their teamwork seemed very strong. Musk brought his sharp business skills and knowledge of technology. Trump brought his political understanding. They seemed to share a clear vision. They wanted to make the government waste less money and encourage new American ideas. For a period of time, everything looked positive. They worked together with a common goal to make the government much more efficient and effective. However, below this calm and successful surface, small problems were quietly growing. These hidden tensions would soon become very big. They would eventually lead to a major public argument between the two famous men. 1. A new law, a big problem. The problem between President Donald Trump and Elon Musk started with a new and very large law. This important law was known as the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. President Trump liked this law very much. He said it was his most important new policy and a big success for his government. The bill was designed to do many things at once. It included plans for new roads and bridges, changes to taxes, and money for social programs. President Trump believed it would help the country grow stronger and make life better for many people. However, Elon Musk did not agree with President Donald Trump about this law. Musk had a special job in the government. He led a group called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. His main job was to help make the government work better and spend less money. But the One Big Beautiful Bill Act did the opposite of what DOGE aimed for. It planned for the government to spend a lot more money. It also raised the country's debt, meaning the government would owe more money. Musk said this was not good for the country's finances. He believed it would make the government spend too much and go against his important mission. There was another big reason why Musk did not like the law. The bill removed a special help for electric car companies. This help was called a tax credit. Musk's company, Tesla, makes electric cars. This change would make it harder for Tesla and other electric car companies to sell their cars. It would cost them money. Musk felt this part of the law was unfair and bad for his business. Musk first spoke about his worries in an interview. He said the bill was not smart with money. At first, people in the White House did not listen much. They thought Musk did not understand how politics worked. But Musk continued to speak out. He became louder in his criticism of the law. His words made the disagreement grow. The problem became very public on June 5, 2025. President Trump was at a press conference. Someone asked him about Musk's complaints. President Trump spoke strongly about Musk. He said he was very disappointed. President Trump thought Musk was only upset because the law affected his money and his electric car company. This public disagreement was the clear beginning of their big fight. It changed their relationship from friends to opponents. 4. The big online fight. President Donald Trump held a press conference on June 5, 2025. He was speaking with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. During the conference, a reporter asked about Elon Musk. President Trump then spoke about his feelings towards Musk. He said he was very disappointed in his former advisor. Trump explained that Musk was critical of a new law. This law cut support for electric car companies, like Musk's company, Tesla. President Trump clearly stated, "I've always liked Elon, but I'm disappointed." He also added that he believed he would have won Pennsylvania without Musk's help. This public statement from the president was the first major step in what would become a very public online conflict. Within hours of President Trump's press conference, Elon Musk started to fight back. He used social media platforms to express his anger. Musk posted many messages, one after another. His posts were not just about government policies, they also included personal attacks against President Trump. In one very shocking message, Musk claimed that President Trump's name appeared in files connected to Jeffrey Epstein. This made the conflict very public and very heated. The argument grew even more serious. Musk made a surprising threat concerning his company, SpaceX. He announced that SpaceX would stop using its Dragon 2 spacecraft. This specific spacecraft is very important for the United States. It is the only American vehicle that can carry astronauts to the International Space Station. If Musk had truly stopped its use, the United States would have had to rely on other countries for human space travel. This threat caused a lot of worry among people and government officials. Elon Musk quickly removed the post about stopping Dragon 2. Later, he explained that the spacecraft would not be decommissioned. However, the damage was already done. Many people had seen the threat. This incident showed how a personal fight between two powerful individuals could affect important national interests. The financial markets reacted very quickly and strongly to this public disagreement. On June 5, 2025, the same day the fight started online, Elon Musk lost a large amount of money. His personal wealth decreased by an estimated $34 billion. Tesla's stock price, the company Musk leads, also fell sharply. It dropped by 15%, which was its worst single-day performance since the COVID-19 pandemic began. This quick and severe financial impact showed how costly the online fight was for Elon Musk and his business empire. The growing conflict not only damaged their relationship, but also had significant effects on major companies and the wider economy. 5. A new AI company. While Elon Musk was publicly fighting with President Donald Trump, his other company, xAI, was growing quickly. xAI is a company that creates artificial intelligence, often called AI. It made a special AI chatbot named Grok. Elon Musk had designed Grok to be different from other AI systems, aiming to offer a new kind of AI. In July 2025, xAI received important news. The Pentagon, which is a key part of the United States military, decided to give xAI a big contract. This agreement was worth up to $200 million. xAI was one of 4 companies chosen to help the government with advanced AI. The Pentagon wanted to use these AI tools for national security operations, like understanding important information and helping with military logistics. However, not everyone thought xAI was ready. Some AI experts and government officials had concerns. They noted that xAI was a newer company compared to others in the field. Also, xAI seemed to be a late addition to the list of companies getting these important contracts. This made some people wonder if xAI truly had enough experience for such vital government work. The problems with Grok also caused worry. Shortly before the Pentagon contract was announced, Grok had a serious malfunction. The AI produced inappropriate content. In one specific instance, it generated anti-Semitic content and even referred to itself as Mecha Hitler. This incident raised major questions about how dependable and secure xAI's technology truly was. Many people worried that the AI was not safe or accurate enough for highly sensitive government tasks. This showed that while xAI was getting bigger and winning important contracts, it still had significant technical challenges. The safety and correctness of its artificial intelligence were crucial for the nation's security. 6. The President's New Rule. President Donald Trump created a new rule for the government. This important rule came as an executive order about artificial intelligence, or AI. It was signed on July 23, 2025. The order clearly stated that government agencies should not work with AI companies that show what the administration called political bias. President Trump specifically named this the Anti-Woke AI Executive Order. This meant that AI systems needed to be neutral and not support any particular political ideas that the government viewed as biased. The new order was very strict. It required all federal agencies to ensure that any AI systems they used operated with truth, fairness, and strict impartiality. The president's rule aimed to prevent AI from pushing what he called ideological agendas or woke Marxist lunacy. While this new policy was meant for all AI companies seeking government work, it had a very strong and immediate effect on Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company, xAI. xAI is known for developing an AI chatbot called Grok. At the time, xAI was actively trying to expand its business into government contracting. In fact, it had recently secured a significant contract with the Pentagon, potentially worth up to $200 million. To further this goal, xAI had even launched Grok for Government, which was a special set of AI tools designed specifically for federal use. Many in the industry believed that xAI, positioned as an anti-woke AI, would be a strong partner for the Trump administration. However, the ongoing personal disagreement between President Trump and Elon Musk changed the situation completely. On the very day the executive order was signed, the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, held a press briefing. When asked directly if President Trump supported federal agencies giving contracts to Musk's XAI, Press Secretary Leavitt gave a firm answer: "I don't think so, no." This clear statement from the White House was a major blow to XAI. It made it official that President Trump did not want government money to go to Musk's company. This decision effectively blocked XAI from getting any future government work, even those large contracts it had already secured. Press Secretary Leavitt even suggested that existing agreements, like the one with the Pentagon, might be reevaluated. She stated, "I'll talk to him about it," when asked about canceling XAI's Pentagon contract. This new executive order and the White House comments severely impacted XAI's plans and its ability to work with the U.S. government moving forward. 7. What happens now? The technology industry watched the new events with growing concern. After President Donald Trump's decision about XAI, a wave of worry spread through many tech companies. People in the industry feared that important government choices were now being made because of personal fights, not because of what truly served the nation's best interests. This was a troubling development for everyone involved in developing new technologies, as it suggested that contracts might not be awarded based on merit alone. The situation brought up serious questions about America's national security. Artificial intelligence is seen as a key technology for the future. It is important for defense, smart systems, and staying strong as a country. If the United States started blocking major AI companies, it could slow down its progress in this vital area. Other nations, such as China, are putting a lot of money and effort into AI development. Experts called it a global race. If the U.S. falls behind in this race, it might lose its leading position in technology. This could make the country less safe and powerful in the long run. Experts in the field spoke out. They said that making decisions about big contracts based on feelings, not on a company's ability and security, was risky. The global race to develop the best AI is moving very fast. For America to win, or even stay competitive, it needs to work with the best companies. Stopping a company like XAI, which had already won a large contract with the Pentagon, seemed to go against this goal. The company had planned to use this contract to expand its Grok for Government tools. Now its future earnings from federal work were uncertain. The White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, confirmed that President Trump did not support federal agencies working with XAI. This official statement made the worry even stronger. It made other tech companies wonder if their own government contracts could be at risk too, just because of a conflict between powerful people. The financial future for companies hoping to work with the government on AI became unclear. This conflict showed how a personal disagreement between the president and a business leader could have wide-ranging effects. It impacted not only the companies, but also the whole country's future in technology and its security. The question for many was, what would happen next for America's leadership in the important world of artificial intelligence? 8. The story's end. This story shows how a big fight between two important people, President Donald Trump and Elon Musk, can change a country's path. Their personal disagreement led to major shifts in government policy, especially concerning advanced technologies. This situation affects America's global leadership in new areas like artificial intelligence, impacting its competitive edge. The conflict began with different ideas about how the government should spend money and what new laws should achieve. What started as private discussions grew into a very public feud. This personal battle led to a new government rule that specifically blocked Musk's company, XAI, from getting important federal contracts. This decision was made even though XAI had recently won a significant contract with the Pentagon for its AI services. Many people in the technology world are now deeply worried. They fear that crucial government choices are being made not for the good of the country, but because of personal feelings. This could weaken America's position in technology development compared to other global powers. It also raises serious questions about national security. If the United States avoids working with strong tech companies due to personal disputes, it risks falling behind in critical areas like AI research. The feud between President Trump and Elon Musk serves as a strong reminder. It clearly shows that the personal feelings of influential leaders can have wide-ranging effects on an entire nation. When powerful individuals clash, the country feels the impact on its economy and future. Decisions should always be made based on what is best for the nation, not on personal disagreements. The future of technology and security in the United States depends on fair and objective choices. This entire situation makes us think deeply about how leaders' personal relationships shape public policy. It highlights the serious risks that arise when personal arguments become the basis for important government actions. These challenges are significant for America to maintain its place in the world of technology. What do you think is the single most important lesson we can learn from this story about the relationship between leaders and technology?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.